Hey, people. I can still hear the intro music in my head. Sorry. What's up? Thanks for coming. This is Under 1,000 Podcasts. Oh, I can hear myself twice. That's where. Okay. Hold on. There's a delay. There we go. Fix it. I had the other one on the background doing something. Sorry. Like I said, this is how you know it's live. So, this is Under 1,000 Podcast. My name's Gershon. This is GP Snakes. This is the podcast where I bring on someone and talk to them from the reptile community, either a breeder, enthusiast, or hobbyist, get to know them a little better, help me network and get out of my shell and talk to more people and get involved in the community. Also help you, introduce you to someone you might not know their channel. So give you a chance to learn a new channel, get to learn about them, and all of us grow together. Mostly just to get me out of my shell, to get to talking to people, which has been great. I've met so many people doing this podcast over this last year. So grateful for people saying yes to get coming on and having a good time and making so many new friends. And thank you all for being in the comments. You guys have been supporting it. Greatly appreciate that. But before we go ahead and bring on our guests, let's say hello to some people in the comments. James, what's up? Mac, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Whisk Constrictor Reptiles, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Hey, we're going to talk Spider-Man later. Not now, because a lot of people ain't seen it, but we're going to talk about Spider-Man with. Before we bring our guests, let's go ahead and say thank you to our sponsor for this episode. So this episode is sponsored by Essential Royals. They're a ball python breeder. This is their second year breeding ball pythons. Had a great first year. It's a father and two sons breeding ball pythons. Go check out their Instagram. We're working on getting them a YouTube channel. We're definitely going to push them to that. But definitely go check out their Instagram. Thanks again for sponsoring this episode. All right, there's our sponsor. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Thank you for showing support for the channel and the live and what we do over here. Greatly appreciate that. And make sure you go check them out. Links and stuff are in the description. JT, what's up? Thanks for coming through. 403 Fauna, thanks for coming through. Thanks for supporting me on the live last night. We had troubles, but we made it work. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and bring on our guests for this week. Hey, what's up? Thanks for coming through.
Hey guys. How's everyone doing tonight?
Yeah. So for other people that might not know you, because you're doing pretty good on YouTube, doing really good on Instagram as well. For the people that might not know you, go ahead and introduce yourself and let them know what you breed, what you house, some of the animals you have.
My name's Todd from TNT Balls. We're a husband and wife team. We're all about the ball pythons, man. Okay. I love, it's just basically, man, it's about them animals for real, dude. Before anything, you know what I mean? Like I started out as a hobbyist, you know what I mean? And I just really dig them, man. It's like that's what's up, man, for real.
Okay.
Family, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love the way you said it's a husband and wife team. So you didn't leave the wife out. She in here cleaning with me too. We do this together. Yeah. We raise these animals together, take care of them together. It's a family thing, and I like to hear that.
Man, it's all the way down to I got a 15-month-old daughter. When I'm in the snake room, she's got to be a part of it. She got to hold a snake, you know what I mean? The rats and all. She's, you know what I mean?
Nice.
So that's what, you know what I mean? It's crazy because being 15 months, a lot of people are like, dude, you're already letting your baby hold snakes. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Hey, get them used to it quick. Show that, get them in love with it quick. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Gray's Reptiles, thanks for coming through. F&A Balls, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I can understand that completely. I tried to get my son as soon as possible to check out the snakes. He likes certain parts of the snakes. He loves cutting eggs. He loves making videos. That's it. He's not a fan of cleaning poop.
Yeah, I got one just like it. He wants to make sure his is healthy, and he likes to egg cut to see what he hit. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So if you haven't already subscribed or follow TNT Balls on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, the links are in the description. Definitely go hit that follow, subscribe button. Go show them some love. You guys on TikTok?
Nah, man. My main thing is YouTube and Instagram and more.
YouTube and Instagram. Okay.
That's
okay.
Point.
Also, you definitely can find them on Morph Market. Is there a link for your Morph Market on your Instagram?
I got a link tree. TNT
yep,
Ball.
that's the way to go. That's the way to go.
I got everything. You know what I mean?
So definitely check out their Morph Market too. See what babies they might have, something you might be interested in. Definitely check that out. Well, thank you for coming on the show. You know how the show goes. We ask some questions, get to know you a little more, learn about your YouTube and a little bit about your reptile journey, things you like in it. So without further ado, Ball Python Love, thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. We're going to go ahead and answer the first question once I find it, because this is live and I mess up.
Hey, man, that's the best part of the live.
I know.
You know what I mean? It's what's up.
You got to be able to get going. You mess up, you got to be able to keep flowing with it. It's always fun. I get it all the time. People are like, oh, you missed it. Yep, I did. I 100% missed the wrong button. It happens.
Since 2016. We started
2016? Okay.
I deleted a lot of my content when they had that COPA thing come around because I really wasn't sure which way I was going to go.
Okay.
You know, and I just wiped it out. But I kept the channel, and I just started fresh again.
Yeah, I know I should go back and make the videos I have my son in, make those for kids only, just to not worry about that little harassment they might have on that, the little bit of videos he is in. From going forward, I know I'm going to make sure definitely the videos he's in will be kids only, so you don't have to worry about the YouTube overlords yelling at you about something. But I mean, it's their platform, so I understand it, and I'm not sweating it from that perspective. I'm just making sure I'm good. I mean, I put work in the channel. You want to make sure it's still there.
Exactly.
Oh, so wow, that's not too long, decent amount of time. So did you start immediately making videos when you first had your channel, or did you like just have the channel to do research like most people did?
Yeah, well, when I came up with the TNT Balls channel, that was actually the boom. You know what I mean?
Okay.
To start popping videos with. I had another account, just like a straight up, our personal account.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when I quit. I just did away with that account. And when I started the TNT, that's when, you know what I mean? Because I had to. What's up, BP? How you doing, brother? And I just had to, me and the wife, I've always had this passion for these animals. Like, even as a youngin', you know what I'm saying? Like, I've had an uncle, and I had a cousin that I grew up with as a brother. They've been a big influence on my life. That back in the day, a guy told me, he's like, man, you need to go ahead, with your location being in the middle of nowhere, you need to, show people, it can still be done out there in the middle of the world. You know what I mean? Basically, the way he put it. I was like, you know what? Right. And that's when I just took y'all for the journey, man.
That's good. Yeah, that's a great way to get you involved, to show a different perspective from the community of somebody in the middle of nowhere still being able to take care of these animals, get the racks, get the heat, get feeding, and show how you do it, because it's not as easy as skip around the corner to get to your store to get supplies. Sometimes it's a little bit of a drive.
Yeah, like honestly, man, like it's say if my rats ain't producing like I need, it's not like I can ride somewhere and pick up some rodents.
Gotcha.
It's a 2.5 hour drive one way. Then I'm paying $10 to $15 a rat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not easy.
I mean, now it's lucky. I mean, luckily I got a few connections that I built over the years. You know what I'm saying? But that helps me out a lot now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I try to keep myself on point with my rats, man. I keep a colony going. I keep grow outs on my point. Stuff like you, but you know, it's just Mother Nature takes a hold. You can't stop that.
This is true. People forget they're animals, so they're still gonna do what they want. All we can do is make sure they got the food they need, the shelter they need, and the heat, and hope for the best.
Exactly.
I mean, you can only time you really can stress if they're not thriving when you know that you've given them everything they're supposed to get. If they're not thriving, then you worry. But
you guys on there, mommy? Give me 1 second.
Oh, no problem. Taz Exotics, thanks for coming through. Appreciate you, bro.
Sorry about that, man.
Oh, you good? Hey, I got kids too.
I was about to say that dad line. You can't say
it happens every time.
Would be a good line, but wasn't, you know what I mean?
Hey, it's all about entertainment. That's fun. They want you when you're always doing something. It never fails. When you're not doing anything, sitting there still, they're like, I don't want to talk to you right now. Start doing some stuff, and you'll get my attention. All right. So let's go ahead and hit another question. So I'm always interested in this question and see how people answer it. What's your favorite codom and your favorite recessive?
My favorite recessive, hands down, Ghost.
Ghost, okay. Okay, so let me ask you a little bit. Why Ghost is your favorite? Just wondering. Not saying this is bad. Just wondering.
Oh, I get that all the time, man. Like, honestly, I'm so used to that question, I don't even take offense to it. It's a standard question. You know what I mean? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love what Ghost does with itself. Just a straight single gene Ghost, blue line Ghost itself is beautiful. Now, you take and you stack some nice codoms on it. You take some butter, some vanilla, some dark genes, whatever you want. You know what I mean? And all it's going to do is make it pop even more, in my eyes. You can go from a single gene, recessive, visual, you know what I mean? And take it, you make it as wacky as you want. And all it's going to do is pop, in my eyes.
That makes sense.
Honestly, when I seen that, I got a female in my collection, and she will die in my collection. I seen this. It was a birthday snake to me. My wife bought for me, and that's what started my love for the ghost gene.
Okay.
I'm enamored. Like, dude, I got hypo, orange ghost. I love it.
I mean, I understand. Like, I fell in love with albino like that, and I will always work with albino no matter what. I just love albino in mostly everything I put it to. I'm definitely trying to get it to darker morphs and stuff, but yeah, it's a gene that's just close to my heart that I always want to work with. So I can understand that passion you have for Ghost. I can understand it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like my desert Ghost and my other, but that like straight Ghost, ain't go no wrong with it. You know what I mean?
Very true.
Anything, and it makes it better for me. Now, codom. Honestly, there's a lot. My favorite, I'd have to be. I'm really starting to like the woman.
Oh.
I just started working with it recently, and I'm liking what it does. I think it's got some pretty fire potential, honestly.
Okay.
But
okay.
Then tomorrow I might see something else to change my mind. That's why I like about codom. You know what I mean? But like, if you want to go a foundation codom, I'd have to say you can't go wrong with like a Mojave. I'd have to say Mojave or something like that.
Okay.
You know, to build off of, I'd go Mojave. But where I'm just starting to hidden gene warmer, it's kind of growing.
I get it. I seen a friend of mine show me something with Hidden Gene Wama, and I was like, you know what? I wasn't a big fan of Hidden Gene Wama, but now I might be looking into it a little more. It sparked my interest, and I'm like, okay, let me see what's going on over here a little bit. So I can understand, and it happens that way because we have so many genes. You start on one path, but then you see something like, hold on, what's that over there? And it happens every time.
Then what happens is where I'm a husband and wife team, my wife, she loves champagne.
Okay.
All right, but she likes leopard, she likes banana, you know what I mean? So we got like, man, we got all kinds of projects going on. But that's what I love about it. You can do what you want in this game. You know what I mean? You can breathe.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I love about it. If you can't wake up in the morning and be excited for it, you're in it for the wrong reason, I think.
That's why I say
that's my personal opinion. I'm not, you know what I mean?
100% agree. That's why I always say work with genes you like, because you're gonna have to clean that snake every day, every year, every 2 years until you get up to size. If it's a female, so work with genes you like seeing all the time, genes that excite you, genes that make you push further into the breeding project you want to get into. Because once you lose that love for that gene, it becomes a chore when you're taking care of that animal.
It becomes actually, you know what I mean? Let's look at it on the realist side. This stuff is work.
Yep.
At the end of the day. So you need to find, you know what I mean, the love in it to take the work out of it. So like he just said, you're putting the work back in. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that back out, guys.
People forget to think about that. Like Kai brought something to my attention. Don't think about the number of animals you can take care of when you're healthy. Think about the number of animals you can take care of when you're sick.
Exactly.
Because there's going to be a day you're sick and you got to clean 70 animals. It's going to be hard.
Honestly, I hover right around between 80 and 100 snakes on a constant. And
Okay.
Me and my wife not too long ago just had COVID.
Okay.
And man, I'm telling you what, I've been sick before, but with that stuff, feeding, cleaning, then doing 22 colonies of rats on top of that, I was like, man, then doing lives, I was like, man, it was whooping me. But then at the end of the day, I kept telling myself it's not their fault. You know what I mean? You're the one who put it in there. You're the one that made them put it. You know what I mean? This is your fault. You got to take care of this.
Yep. Pogos, Pythons, thanks for coming through. I haven't yet. I'm working on some other shirts. I'm working on some other shirts. We're going to shut that one down. I'm working on some other shirts.
Leave me alone about that.
Let's not talk about that. That's one thing. People got a good memory. So you do something, be ready to be talked about for a while. They'll bring it up. That's why I try to make happy mistakes. Oh, wow.
I'm only making happy mistakes, guys. That's what you need to get on the back of a shirt, a smiley face with happy mistakes.
Hey, that might be a new shirt. That 100% might be a new shirt.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
But what code? We just started laughing so hard. I forgot what codon you said.
I would go Mojave.
Mojave.
Hidden Gene Woman's changing it.
Okay, Mojave and Hidden Gene Woman's coming up close. That makes sense. That makes sense.
And
I tell people
I would go Mojave.
Okay,
it's the interchangeability of it.
I like that. They're a very versatile gene. They can do a lot.
Right, come here. Give me huggy. Now here, you can't get that. You gotta go with Mama. Here, go get Mama. You jailbroke, didn't you? I see.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of versatility with Mojave. You can do a lot of different things, and it works with a lot of different morphs.
The Mystic Potions, you got your Mystic Potions, you got your Bale Complex. Just make it like bad snakes with man. Like
Understandable.
It's just, you go a lot with it. You can even use it as a storage unit if you want.
Yeah, very true. Very true. It's very versatile.
GHI Mojave for sample.
I've been working on a GHI Mojave albino. I'm working on that.
That's a pretty snake.
It is. I want to see what happens with those blacks. I just having bad luck with GHIs. The GHI male that I had that was 100% het albino passed away, so I'm kind of working from scratch with that project. Just I have a GHI female. I have two females, and I have a Mojave female. So I got to figure out which ones I'm gonna try to make het albinos with, or if I'm gonna just try to buy one and make it that way myself. That's the great thing about this hobby, though. You could get to a project in many different ways. You don't have to do one set way to get to a project.
Now, see, I like sorting when I do a project. For instance, like I like getting single genes and working out. Okay. You know what I mean? I like stair stacking my stuff.
Yeah.
That's just me, yo, man. Because I like to see what I can create. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Then, if you do it that way, you can get like a year, 2 years in it. And if you change it, it's not that bad. You know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just, it's the animals, and I just love every aspect of it, man. I really do, man.
Yeah. You're more of a enjoyer of the process.
I'm a hobbyist breed. That's all.
Okay.
I'm a breed.
I can totally understand that. There's nothing wrong with that. Mark the Spider Guy, what's up? Thanks for coming through.
I mean, breeding as many snakes I do, I have to get rid of some.
Yeah.
That's just part of the game.
Very true. That's the hard part sometimes. It's very difficult.
And that's, when I look at them all as a piece of art, it's hard to get rid of. It really, like, man, you're beautiful. I wonder if I used you and I took you, what it would look like. It ain't about, money really. It's like, you can go on my morph market. It's the animal's health above anything with me. It's on my store policies, at any time. If I feel this animal's had health at stake, I'll refund you and we're done. End of discussion.
Hey, that's a great motto to have. It's hard to find people with that motto these days, but that's a great motto to have. It's the animals first, the business second. I can totally understand that. I try to do the same, make sure the animals as good as possible, healthy as possible, that they're going to a good home. I just gave a lady her first animal, and we've been talking for the last month about how to get it set up, the proper caging, heat, humidity, all that. She was so excited. She was giving it to her daughter, and they were gonna, tag team it together. That was gonna be their animal they raised together and stuff. So I told her, anytime you have any questions, ask me anything. No hesitation, late night, whatever. If I can help, I'll do my best. But I want to make sure I set you up for success with this animal and make this an amazing experience for you, instead of you piecing stuff together and then all of a sudden you don't know what you're doing and now you feel like you're going to hurt him. I'd rather set you up for success before anything.
Exactly. You want to bring them in, not chase them away. You know what I mean? That way, make it a positive experience. Because now that might be, you could bring that whole family in, and now we got more hobbyists and more people that can educate. You know what I'm saying? That's amazing, man. Good work.
Yep. Craft, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Craft just started his YouTube. He did his first live, I think, 2 weeks ago. He had another live, but he did it at the same time. Derek did his live with Ozzy. So he was like, I'm going to shut this down and go learn some stuff from Ozzy, which I was like, hey, Craft, I'm coming back to your live, but Ozzy's talking. He's giving some knowledge. I got to see what he's saying.
Ain't very often Ozzy drops the knowledge. You know, not
exactly. Like you got to soak it up.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Telling somebody, now see, common courtesy.
Yeah. I have the issue where I'm trying to figure out what is too much communication. Because if I sell you a snake, I'm going to check on you, and then I'm going to check on you again in a month, and then I'm going to check on you again in a month to see that the snake is good. But I'm like, am I starting to bug this person? I don't want to bug you, but I want to make sure you're good and everything is going good with the snake. Because I worry.
Exactly. Monkey Daddy's Minty, baby.
Oh, that's a good question. So for me, consistency. I just consistently put out videos. I set a day. I'm trying to work on setting a time for videos besides the lives, but I set a day and I try to put a video out that day every week. I started out slow. I did every other week at first just so I got into the rhythm and got comfortable with it. But once I got comfortable, I went every week. But you also have to have good content too. That definitely does help. Be entertaining. Remember, people are watching these, so make it fun for them to watch it. Because you're talking about snakes are sometimes 10 to 20 minutes. Throw a joke in there somewhere. Make it lighten up the room. You got to make people want to come watch you and have fun watching. You want them to have a good experience watching you. So you have to be mindful. You have to be mindful when you're talking that you're just not rambling on and just talking because people zone out. Attention spans are super low right now, so you got to keep people's attention. How about you, Todd? Any tips on that?
Well, growing your channel, man, consistency is key. Honestly, just staying steady, consistency, because you want to push yourself in that algorithm, man. I've noticed the algorithm's key.
Yeah, I'm still trying to hit that algorithm. I'm still trying to get a video blow up.
Least little change to your channel, it'll, you know what I mean? You got to give it time to compute, catch up. Like, you want to take small steps at a time when you do something to see if it's working for you. Because you don't want to change too much at once because, say, it takes off or it drops your channel even worse. You want to make sure you know what did that. So you know what to change on everything. So
exactly.
You can stay consistent.
Like I've been trying to look at my analytics and stuff and learn what videos people are watching, which ones they're watching longer, and which ones are not doing so well. So I can do some of the things people like, but also still make sure you do the stuff you like. Because if you're not having fun with it, it'll come off on the video. And if you're not having fun with it, it becomes a chore to you. I try not to make this a chore.
If you're having a bad day, don't do a video.
This is true. People
are posting the video. Trust me, I've noticed it in mine. Like 100%. I've been having a bad day, and it ain't nobody's fault. It's like one of the days at work or something. Get home, like you need to get some content out, be feeding some snakes or something, and then it'll be like, hey, this is a banana pastel, and just the way I said it or something, like, dude, now I can't put that out there.
Yeah. So I mean, we're humans. Sometimes we get down in our feelings. Sometimes it's not a great day. Sometimes it's just you're not excited to do a video. It happens. That's why
it's like great point. Yeah, I mean, life gets in the way sometimes, but consistency is key. Pick you a dates and times. Schedule them ahead of time, guys.
Yep. I try to shoot maybe 2 videos a week, so I have one ready depending on what the video is up. Exactly. So if I'm not feeling it the next week, I have something in place of that. It's hard to plan out videos ahead of time. It's very difficult. And then you try to, like, holidays come up and you try to make videos that evolve around that holiday necessarily. That's hard too. Sometimes I forget it's Halloween and I shot a video 2 weeks ahead of time and didn't mention Halloween at all in the video. So I'm like, well, this is people gonna know this wasn't today.
You know, you're really not thinking about Halloween. That's a couple weeks ahead.
You too, Mark. You too. Hey, no problem. Yeah, I would say start slow. Start to do a video every other week.
Don't
try to do a video
every other week. You don't think you can handle.
Exactly.
And once you put it out there, stay with it.
Try to do a couple videos ahead of time. So when you put them out every other week, you have a spacer. So you have time to make another video before you get to your third video. This is what I tell everybody. Your first three videos. Show off your males. That's the first video. Second video, show off your females. Next video, talk about your breeding plans. That's 3 videos right there. That's a month and a half of videos if you're doing every other week. So you got a month and a half to come up with another idea for a video or shoot 2 more videos for another month.
And if you can get
stack them.
And you, like you just said, that gave you another month and a half. And if you can get a video a week out, that just puts you out another 3 months or so. You know what I mean?
Yep. Like I make 3 videos a month, and I have 1 video that's a series that I shoot throughout that month. So that videos can always be made. Exactly. And I never thought about it until like maybe 6 months ago. I was like, oh, I'm doing 3 videos a month, which I thought was a lot. It's not really a lot when you realize you shoot those videos throughout that month. It definitely takes the weight off of making a video every week. It's all a process too. Once you get comfortable with the process, with editing, shooting, knowing what you're gonna say.
I mean, right now I'm pushing 3 videos a week. But I got myself scheduled for weeks ahead.
Okay. See, that's crazy to me. 3 videos a week? Wow.
I put them on Monday, Wednesday, Saturday.
Woo.
Then I do like Sunday, Wednesday.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, so you putting out almost 5 pieces of content a week?
Then I do an interview on Sunday if I have one.
Ooh,
then I go
to
the ball.
What?
Then I do a baller on Saturday. The backwood baller.
Oh, wow. So don't do Todd right away. Build up to being Todd.
It's hard to keep up with for me sometimes. And I've been doing it for years, and that was my thing. Like where I put so much on myself would be so much like something would come up, work, and I wouldn't have stuff scheduled out, and it would kill me. It'd mess my algorithm up. So that's one. Bank your stuff. Get yourself banked up. Have your stockpile. Then once you know you got 10 or 20 videos stockpile, bump your 1 a week or 1 every other week to 2 a week or something like that. You see what I mean? That's how I got to where, I just added. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a great way to think about it.
Just don't put Gary, yourself that you can't keep up with, man.
Very true. Don't put too much on yourself. Remember, you want to still have fun with this. You 100% want to have fun with it. Gary, thanks for supporting. Hope everything's okay. Get well soon, bud. Take care of yourself.
Wow, Gary.
Hopefully we're helping you heal. Listen to familiar voices. Hopefully that's helping. But prayers out to you, man. Hope you take care of yourself. Hope everything works out. Oh wow! I'm in awe that you're still supporting in the hospital. That's amazing.
Support, man. He's always
that's amazing.
Hey, he don't care where
Ooh.
he's at. He's gonna get on and show support and love.
No, wow, update that. Okay.
You could even do a video on each snake. That's
Yeah.
10 videos right there.
You do a video each snake, your plans for them. That's 10 videos right there. 100%. I mean, I will be looking for these videos now because we done gave you a lot of ideas, and so you could definitely get this done.
You know what I mean? He's got to come keep an eye on it.
I mean, we will hit them Instagram comments and tell you like, hey, it's been time. Where them videos at? 100%. See, I got to start working on doing shorts. I got to start working on doing shorts on YouTube. I'm definitely gonna start working on that.
Man, shorts.
You can use them as promo for videos too.
They're good to have. Like shorts are good.
Thank you. Oh, that's the one thing I wanted to say. If you can, so when you're here live, we can see what you're saying in the chat. But it like to click on your name to go to your channel, to subscribe to your channel, we can't do that. So if you could, make sure you comment on the video itself, not in the live chat, but also in the comments. So then people can click your name and go to your channel to try to subscribe to you or find your stuff. If you can, if you remember, I know it's hard to remember. I forget myself. I 100% forget myself. But if you can, because I try to subscribe to everybody I can that shows support, I want to show that support right back. And I definitely might be trying to get some of you guys on the show too. So I got to be able to get to your channel.
That's right.
Okay. That's good to hear. Also, I promise I'll be uploading on Christmas. Nice. So let's go ahead. Another question. So what camera do you use to record your videos?
I don't use a camera, man. I use a Samsung Galaxy S10.
Oh, nice. I'm right there with you. Your phone all day. I film, I record, I edit, I use thumbnails, uploads, all of it.
That's my
I mean, it's a computer in your pocket.
The only thing I do on a computer is stream yard.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in the same way.
Like
only thing I do on the computer is StreamYard.
That's all I do on my computer is StreamYard, man.
Yep.
And the only reason I use it is where I'm usually in my shed when I do my lives and stuff. So I use Ethernet cable, and it's easier to hook into my computer that way.
Gotcha.
That's why I can use it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I've even used my phone sometimes to do lives on because my computer wasn't working the way I wanted to. So almost 100% of my YouTube activity is through my phone.
But you can get. I honestly think you get better. Me, I can get a better shot, better angle with my phone.
Yeah, and you can put attachment to your phone too.
Exactly.
You can attach stuff to it. You get better mics on it, more light. You can put lenses on it now too, so you could do almost anything. So
it's a camera and a computer and one for me.
That's one of my friends. He does everything on his on an actual camera, and he has to take that footage and put it into his computer to edit. And sometimes it gets corrupted and he loses that footage. That's devastating.
See, that would. I mean, because I got thinking about that. Tom, you got bots in here.
Yeah, I just blocked one. I guess that's a side of me doing good because they're starting to come in the chat.
You made
it. Positive. I've made it. I just had to recently. I just started recently seeing them in my chat, and I'm like, what is that? What's that going on? And I was like, oh, I must be hitting a threshold now because they feel they have to come in and try to get some people. So that's a positive. When you get that, I call them bot haters. So when you get them, that means you're doing something good.
Smash them and move on.
Yep.
We get them all the time.
So before we hit another question, make sure you guys go hit that like button because apparently YouTube likes it when you hit that like button, and I like that YouTube likes that. Definitely do that. We're also about to talk about the tip of the week. Boom, the tip of the week. So nobody commented this week. And I tell you guys, you go ahead and comment on the tip of the week post I put out. You'll get a shout out and you get to be on the show a little bit. But I have a tip unless you have a tip, Todd. Do you have a tip? I mean, we've given a couple tips out already, but if you got another one, go ahead.
I'm going to give you a good reading tip, man.
Okay.
Your snakes.
Yeah.
Like, honestly. Everybody asks me, what do I use? Do I use an ultrasound? No, I don't use an ultrasound. I breed all season around from January the 1st to December 31st. All year. I palpate, but once I get to know my female, I won't palpate her no more because I can read the signs of them. Like, seriously, guys, get to know your snakes, man. That's going to help you become a better breeder, not just a better breeder, but a better keeper. You'll be able to read them. You'll be able to see if something's wrong with that animal. Illness. You know, you'll be able to tell if that snake goes off food, if it's, you know, an illness issue, or is it because it's ready to breed or something like that. Like, honestly, it will make you an all-around better keeper and breeder.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I tell people, the ultrasound, I have one. It's a great tool, but knowing your animals is always the best tool you can have. Spending time with your animals. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's a tool. It's a great tool, but knowing your animals is always the best thing to do. So you know when your girls are going to know when. I bet you find a way.
He knows what I mean. Your daughter's my tree over. It's all fucked up. Thank you, guys. Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Give me 1 second.
No problem. Like Todd said, make sure you know your animals. That's always 100% good rule. You know how they're feeding, how they're breeding, what signs to look for when they're ready to start locking with a male, when they're building follicles, when they're close to ovulation. Knowing your animals do help with those 100%. 100%. We got any comments any questions in the comments right now while we wait for Todd to get back, taking care of daddy duties? You know how it goes. If you're a father, you know, hey, sometimes those kids just want you. And there's very few times when they want dad. Usually they want mom. So when they call you, you got to go. I can totally understand that.
Sorry about that, guys. She took the tree out.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't watched my kids. We just put the presents.
She took it out.
We just put the presents under the tree, so now they're like, "Oh, there's presents there. We're gonna start poking on them." No, leave those alone. Leave those alone.
Yeah, that was rough. She took the tree out. We're gonna put that one back up here in a few.
Oh wow. So let's go ahead and add another question. So you kind of answered this one, but we did a definite answer. Do you breed or buy your snake food?
Breed it.
Okay. So you're able to breed for your whole collection?
Yes.
Nice.
And some others around me.
Oh, nice. So you're supplying people. So you're breeding enough for you and to supply other people. That's amazing. Okay. So when did you start breeding your own? Like how far into breeding ball pythons did you make that switch?
Around about that time when I started.
Okay, nice. You did
When
it
it
right
was
away.
costing me, you know what I mean? Like when I realized after I got like 4 or 5 snakes and it was costing me around $100 or better a week to start feeding, I was like, nah, man, I'm not gonna do this.
Yeah,
Then I had to
the
drive an
prices
hour
go up
each way,
fast.
one way. You know what I mean? An hour one way, hour and a half one way at least. It was getting expensive fast.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, because you got gas too driving. Yeah, so I can understand you breeding right away. Ah,
You figure you grab something to eat most likely if you're going an hour, hour and a half one way. You know what I mean?
yeah. Oh wow. So do you only
Then you're
breed
paying $10
rats or do you
an hour.
have mice? Are
I
you
got
legally
ASF.
can have ASF? Okay, I was gonna ask you legally where you are. Can you get ASFs?
Yeah.
Because I know they're hard to get. Certain states outlaw them and stuff. So, you just do ASFs? Or you do rats too?
Yeah, we're good to go.
Okay, okay. Oh wow! And you said you had, I think you said 20 colonies.
I got 22 colonies altogether.
Oh, nice, nice. Hey
I got
Patrick,
3
thanks for coming
colonies.
through. Nice.
What's
Oh
up, Patrick?
wow.
Buddy? I got 19 colonies of rats. Then I got 3 colonies of ASF. I
Okay.
just keep the
Okay.
ASF on my babies.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that. A lot of people are getting more into ASFs that can have them. They're seeing the benefits. I haven't done. I know Wiz Constrictor is talking about doing a study of if an animal eats only ASFs, do they have a brighter color? Do they get bigger faster? How do they look? I know people are trying to figure that out. I just need the
I've
snake to eat. I just want them to eat and be healthy. That's
I've
all
been
I
doing
care
a little.
about.
I've honestly been working on that myself
Okay. So
because
you
I
have
got
you
one that ain't nothing but, and I'm telling you, I'm seeing some things, but
okay.
in the
Still doing a little more
beginning,
research.
yeah, I'm seeing a few
Okay.
things.
Oh, I know people will be interested in that. Definitely be interested in your findings on that. And that, like, that's the things that change breeding. Those are the things that can change the way we breed, the way we feed our animals. I just heard 2 weeks ago somebody that feeds every other week to their breeder females and they still get up to size, still they don't get over fat, they still are healthy and still breed yearly, like they
Yep,
breed yearly. And I know that's a goal for a lot of people to make sure their females can breed every year, and if feeding them
exactly.
less allows them to digest it faster or digest it easier, it takes less
And
rat
get
bill
more
out of your
protein
pocket,
out.
more protein on the snake, a healthier snake to breed, which gives you healthier babies, which gives you healthier babies
Exactly.
to sell. All positives. I'm hearing nothing but positives. Um, so that I'm about to start looking into that, going every other week with feeding. I'm gonna try with a couple females first, see how they stack up to the girls that feed every week, and adjust accordingly. Okay, they're about even now. Okay. Good to know, Wiz. Keep me updated on that. Babies, no. His no. It's probably all the way. Okay. He feeds every other week.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh. Oh. Well, he has a huge collection.
That would kill me.
So huge. I don't know if this is true. I heard he spends like this is probably a rumor, half facts, 2,000 a week feeding snakes. If that's
It
even,
would be hard.
that'd be
Think about that.
crazy.
Look at all the rats that
Crazy.
man's got. It would be
Yeah,
hard.
yeah. I'm surprised he doesn't have his own guy breeding rats for him themselves.
I would.
Like,
I'd have a building out back, and I'd have a rack guy.
like, this is what you do. I'm gonna pay you to do this.
Yeah,
I give you all the supplies, and you just breed.
that's right.
Probably need a few guys actually for that many rats. Yeah, I'm thinking so. So I'm gonna start looking into that real soon. Once they.
It's great. I've
Very
noticed
true. Very true. Let's get another question. What do you use to edit your videos?
Film editor, my cell phone.
Okay.
I use my editor in my cell phone. Then, like, I'll go and add a few little things in through film editor.
Oh, I get what you're saying. So you use the actual editing program that's already in your phone on your video app thing, and then you add other stuff later. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I never even thought about doing that. That's a good idea.
Like, I can go in and chop it, cut out pieces, you know what I mean? Then I'll take what I've already chopped and screwed around. Then I can add it into the editor app. Then that's where I can add my intro, my outro. I can add, like, whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see you putting memes up on your videos here and there. I was like, that's cool. Yeah. That's original to you. I've not seen anyone else do that. So that's definitely something that stands out for TNT Balls. So I love that you do that. That's another tip. Do something that kind of stands out from other people. Like, do something that only you are doing, so when people come, they look for that one thing only you do. 100% is a way to stand out. L Herbs, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Lone Wolf Reptiles, thanks for coming through. What's up? You're not late. You always can rewatch it. No worries.
I was about to say, it's always up there. It's never late.
And you got the comment on the live, so you're good. And you're going to be on screen on the rewatch, so you're 100% good.
That's right.
So have you ever, that is a good way to edit, though. I never even thought about that. That is a really good way to edit. Wow. That's nice. Because, I do love editing on my phone because it's always there. I can edit while I'm at work. We'll put quotations there. Or if I'm just hanging out outside, watching the kids.
And see, I got the editor app on my phone, too, so I can always just,
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. It's a great way to do it.
Exactly.
You get slow time, you can do edit. I understand why people use computers, but we have a phone that's in your pocket. That's a computer. That's 100% a computer.
Exactly.
Oh, the wife edits. Oh, I know you. Top Moon Reptiles, Keys. Their wives edit the videos. I'm trying. My wife is not technical savvy to edit, or at least she says she's not. So I can't get her to edit my videos. So I was still working on it. I would get her to learn some stuff down the road. So we only have one question left for me. If you guys have any questions, please put them in the comments. We'll get to them. But my last question tonight, the one I love asking people, what is your dream morph to make?
Honestly, man, I want to make something with this Hidden Gene Woman project on market.
Nice.
But I want to put some ghosts in it. Which I'm working on that now. I just dropped
Hidden Gene Wama, something with ghost. Would you want to throw Mojave in there too?
I want the Hidden Gene Woman chocolate ghost. Probably gonna put some more dark jeans in.
Okay.
Put something to clean it up a little bit. I don't know yet. I put it in the hands or something, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm still thinking it out.
Okay, but we got the base though. It is Hidden Gene Wama Ghost and
I want some dark
chocolate.
jeans. I want some chocolate in it. and I want something to clean it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Some enhancer to it with the, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Maybe some Angie or something like that.
And I was about to say Inchy because that cleans stuff up real nice. It cleans stuff up real nice.
Thinking maybe Angie. Yeah, probably gonna go Angie, maybe Hidden G-Wama, go something like that.
So Hidden G-Wama, Ghost, Chocolate, Inchy, and then another Dark Morph. Nice.
And then, you know what I mean? And there's always going to be something else I might add, but we got to keep secrets. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a few secrets. There's nothing wrong with a few secrets.
You know what I mean? And then when it comes out, everybody be like, that was the secret.
I mean, that's what Justin did with the Pompeii. Everybody was going crazy over that. They didn't know what was in there. And then we found out. Everybody starts snatching up Black Pastel. Is it Spot Nose? I think Spot Nose is in Pompeii. Just start snatching them up. You barely can find Black Pastel, and it upped that jean's price dramatically too. So
exactly.
There's nothing wrong with a few secrets in there. So we got a question here. When to start pairing your female again after she laid eggs 6 months later or 8 months later? So I was told 6 months after she laid or 26 meals after she laid, whichever one comes first. But you also, like Todd said, watch your animal. Get to know your animal.
I mean, because she might not bounce back good enough.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like if you watching her,
I mean, that might have been a brutal clutch on her.
That if she gave off an unusual bigger clutch than normal, it might take her a little longer to bounce back, a little longer to get that fat.
I got a female will drop anywhere from 8 to 12 eggs in a clutch. You know, when she drops 8, she ready, no problem, but then like on point early. Now she drops that big 12 on me. I know it takes me a little longer to get her on point.
Yeah. Super GHI, super leopard, super spot nose cloud.
And he wants me to idea solve.
I mean, the super GHI and the super spot nose should be the super spot nose is going to make it very difficult to ID, because isn't that like an 8-ball? And that's an all black snake, right? Isn't a super spot nose an 8-ball? Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
At Super Black Pastel's day, boy, ain't it? Or Super Cine one.
Yeah, maybe a Super Black Pastel. So what is the super spot nose? Well, I'm gonna have to look that up. The super GHI should be easy to identify. The super leopard,
might be right
difficult.
Right on top of my head, I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head either. And then you throw clown in there. That is still an amazing set of genes. That is. I might have to put that on my list.
The super GHI should be all right.
I'm gonna take a picture of this right quick. I'm just so I can remember. Like I told you, Powerball. That's what it is. Super. Hey, so I told you they don't stay there in the live chat. You can't get them again, so you gotta take pictures.
But that's gonna be hard to remember. Like super. You know, just keep running the super.
Powerball. So Wiz says the Powerball. Okay, yeah. So Powerball. I gotta look and see what a Powerball is.
Powerball is the black.
That's got to be the Super Cine or Super Black Pastel. It's got to be one of those, which you don't see a lot around because they have their own kinky issues.
The
okay.
They got so many weird names, man.
So many, and people are still coming up with some.
It's just the names, like some of the names, I'm like, man, that's a wild name.
Yeah.
Then look at the snake, and I'm like, yeah, I don't see it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see it, but it is. Speaking
of names, what do you think of the spider gene? Which is a great name for the gene because it looks like a spider. Great name, fits it perfectly. That's when names fit
I
perfectly.
honestly don't have an issue with it. I breed it.
I breed it too because I love Bumblebee. I love the look of Bumblebee. I love it in Clown. I
But I'm going to
think it
tell you
looks
this right
okay
now.
in Pied. You just have
I've
to be
seen
careful
spiders.
with Spider.
I've seen spiders that will literally court you,
Yep.
breed, and their babies.
Yep. Straight as an
All of them.
arrow.
Then I've
Thanks,
seen
Gary. Appreciate it.
spiders breed that have this, and all their babies come out like this.
Uh,
Then I've
yeah,
seen
it's that.
snakes that I've raised for 3 years open the tub next day and they're doing this.
Mm.
So
Yeah, that's the only thing
I'll leave it at that.
you can't necessarily breed that genetic issue out. It'll always pop up down the line one way or another. But
It just
I hate.
honestly, I'm noticing it can pop in anywhere now. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like
but Hidden Gene Wama, don't they have that same issue too?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. Either what
But
is
I'm
it?
not saying that. You know what I mean? I just haven't seen it in my collection of what I have yet.
Okay. Is
I'm
it
not
Hidden
saying
Gene
it don't.
Wama
I have heard it
and
has, though, but I haven't.
Spider?
You got Hidden
Is
Gene
it
Wama, Spider, Spot Nose, Pinstripe, Champagne. I miss any?
Hidden Gene Wama, Spider, Spot Nose, Champagne? Those you can't breed those together because that
Some people say Pinstripe, but I'm on the fence.
Yeah, I know they say it with certain things. It's just that, and some people say there's a super pinstripe where you get all pinstripes, and it just looks like a normal pinstripe. I've yet to see
But this
that.
is my thing, okay? If a pinstripe's got neurological issues, I'm not saying it don't. I'm just telling you my thought process.
Okay.
If a pinstripe's got neurological issues, why do you got Pinstripe Champagne?
Ooh.
Why do we got Pinstripe Strider? I could be wrong.
Yeah.
That's how I think.
Yeah. I think every so often you still get that.
I mean, it could be, like you said, it could be the other genetics and play pass and make you think. It could be hit and miss.
Yeah, every so often you still, even when you breed those together, you still get that issue with that morph. But sometimes you actually get valuable babies out of that clutch. Because that's what they say. Sometimes you still usually get some babies, some of them mostly deformed, but you can get some that still live.
That's okay. But see, this is my logic behind it. I wouldn't even chance it.
Yeah.
Like I breed Spider, I breed Champagne, I breed all the Hidden Gene Wama and all that, but I keep the pairing separate.
Yep.
I don't.
That's one thing. I would say keep a tab on what spiders in your collections because you can't bring speed spider to spider.
What I do is I label my Spider, my Hidden Gene Wama, and my Champagne. They all got big labels on them. That way I know what. You know what I mean? It's handwritten. JJ, what's up, man?
Hey, JJ, thanks for coming through. Pipeline pythons. It's so many P's. What's up, Justin? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you.
I mean, that's just how I think. Like, I mean, I don't see no neurological issues in my pinstripe stuff. And I have a lot of pins.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that much in pinstripe neurological issues to that extent that Spider has. So we might be okay there because I have a pinstripe too.
I've seen
okay. Okay. Yeah, you just got to be careful. You just got to be careful what you breed that spider to, which offsprings you hold on to. Because I have a desert ghost spider butter male that I'm gonna breed to stuff, and I'm probably gonna hold on to all the spiders that'll be 100% desert ghosts, especially if they're females.
Oh
because
yeah.
I'll be letting go of my Desert Ghost Butter Spider male after a year. So by the time those girls are up to size, I'll have a different Desert Ghost to breed to him that doesn't have spider in it. But
Yeah.
I'll still make Desert Ghost spiders, just not with that same male,
Exactly.
just to be safe. What did they say? Supers, Spino's run the incubator lower and slower. Notice it keep wobble down. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I know they did that with they're trying to do with that pandas, trying to run the incubators a little slow, a lower and slower, let them slowly develop and it less risk of them getting the kinks and the bulging eyes and the cleft lips. Is that what it is? Yeah, cleft lip. Yeah, overbite. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the way to do it. I don't have any energy wine or champagne in my collection at all, and my lesser spider I don't breed. I
It's
don't
like I
want to take
said,
any
man.
chances.
It's all
I can
personal
understand
preference.
that. Yep. I just don't think the spider gene should be 100% eliminated. I know a few
I
people
think
were talking about trying to do that.
I think it should just be, you know what I mean, breeder's choice, you know what I mean? If
Yep.
you're willing to take on them, you know what I'm saying, that responsibility, because at the end of the day, if something goes wrong, sometimes you have to step in and intervene and do things that, you know, suck. I hate to say that
Yeah.
word, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not going
Sometimes
to,
it sucks.
yeah,
A breeding, that's the issue. Sometimes a breeding, you get animals that don't fully form, have a kink, can't eat, and you have to put them down. That's the
exactly. You can't
darker
blame
side of
yourself for
breeding
that.
people don't want to talk about often, but it's something you have to be prepared for.
It hurts, but hey,
It does. I've lost a couple animals in egg. Did my best to try to save them. Tried to remove the umbilical cord, tie it off
yeah,
because they weren't getting any nutrients from it, but it was actually draining them. Put them in a
yeah.
little bit of water so they could
Doing the
still
water
drink
step,
water. And some
yeah.
of them made it, some of them didn't, and it hurt. Not because it was an expensive animal, more because it was something I took the time to make, and now I'm in charge of taking care of it, and I couldn't
Yeah,
take care of
exactly.
it,
The responsibility.
and that hurts. Like I've lost normals, and it hurt just as much as
It,
me losing albino clown Inchy.
it's crazy you say it. I take it just as hard. I don't care if it's a 20 gene or a 1 gene or normal. I'm like, man.
Yeah,
You know,
like it just hurts. Like
it does.
when you care about your animals, people can see that in the way you talk about them and the way you take care of them.
Exactly.
Getting emotional here. Just thinking about because I lost quite a few animals this season, babies through an incubator issues and just them not making it out of the egg. Not sure why necessarily, but yeah. So it was a kind of rough season. I had some positives, but had a lot of negatives too. But it's things you got to get ready for if you're going to try to become a breeder.
But this is the thing, man. Them experiences, as much as I hate to say this, it makes us a better keeper and breeder down the road with them.
Yep.
I mean, it sucks we have to go through that, but it sucks the animals have to go through that. But next time, you might be able to save them lives better. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Now
Yep.
you know what to look for. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? But
Definitely.
like John said,
Definitely.
when you see it suffering and you know you're doing the right thing, it does make it easier. I hate to put it that way, but
It does. Like you feel you've done everything you can to make sure the animal thrives. It does
you know you've done
kind of
your
make it
part
feel better.
as a keeper. You know what I mean?
Mm. Sorry to hear that, Wiz. I feel your
It,
pain.
it is, man. Honestly, there's no better teacher than wisdom. You know what I
Experience.
mean?
Yeah.
Experience. Sorry to hear
All right.
that.
I hate to end it on a sad note, but that's where the conversation goes. We let it go where it go, and we enjoy what it is. Learn from things and positives. But Todd, anything you want to promote? Tell people about?
And guys, just keep that community love, man, and just keep sharing the love, yo.
I
Come
love it.
over and
Love
check me
it.
out on YouTube, over on YouTube, guys. I'll be live
Yep.
tonight at 11.
Oh, nice. And so Todd's going to be live tonight at 11. I'll probably be
Yeah.
wrapping presents because I got to get these other gifts under these trees. I got to get these gifts. My wife was like, look, we were supposed to wrap these presents a week ago. So we tried to hit the deadline. We got a few days.
I know what you're feeling, bro. I got that crazy. Don't, hey, I'm saying I'm coming.
But thanks everybody for coming through. Appreciate it so much. Before we go, let's go ahead and thank our sponsor for this episode. While I'm clicking buttons, I'm clicking. Y'all can hear the clicking. Here we go. Our sponsor for this episode. So this episode is sponsored by Essential Royals. They're a ball python breeder. This is their second year breeding ball pythons. Had a great first year. It's a father and two sons breeding ball pythons. Go check out their Instagram. We're working on getting them a YouTube channel. We're definitely going to push them to that. But definitely go check out their Instagram. Thanks again for sponsoring this episode. Thank you so much, guys, for sponsoring this episode. Greatly appreciate you. Go check them out. Also, go check out TNT Balls. Links in the description. Check out their not their Facebook, their Instagram and their YouTube. Those are the two platforms they hit really hard. Links in the description. Go hit that subscribe and that follow button. Tell them I sent you, but you probably already following. So go tell 2 or 3 other people to go follow them. Thanks again, Todd. Greatly appreciate you coming on the show. All right, guys. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for being great people in the comments, showing love. I love it. So I have a video coming out tomorrow, Thursday, so look forward to that. And we got another mealtime video coming out this Saturday. So if you like looking at snakes eat, that's a video for you. But thank you guys for always supporting my channel and supporting my guests that come on. Greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys Thursday, hopefully. All right, everybody, have a good night and happy holidays because it's going to be Christmas. So happy Christmas to you guys that celebrate and happy day off of work for the guys that don't. Showing all the love. Just have fun with your family. Love them. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.